We just heard about a certain dunk that Mr. Hickman got over Ray last week. Could you explain that a little bit? Yeah, he told us about it.
You want me to talk about it?
Yeah, I would like you to. Yeah.
Damn.
He said people don't think he's that athletic because he's 6'2" and white with a comb over, but he got Ray.
Wow.
And then he said he's coming for CMOS next.
True.
Dang, he's sending shots out. Did you really say that?
I watched the video, word for word.
Yeah, Connor Hickman.
Bar
Wow.
for
Oh, damn, I can't do my boy Ray like that. Shout out State Block, man.
Are you surprised at his athleticism? Let's put it that way.
Yeah, so I knew he had bounce. You know, he can windmill, and I think he can do an East Bay too. But in game, like really cocking one back and dunking it, he got Ray good. He got Ray good, man. It wasn't like no body to body, but it was a fast break. He cocked it back, went off one. Ray like flew by him a little bit, and he kind of like, I'll say it was a body, but not no crazy contact one. But it made me like, I was like this. But yeah, he got Ray good. I can't believe he said that up here. That's insane. That doesn't even seem like Connor, but hey, I give it to him. That was a good dunk.
Given the additions on this team, talent-wise and athleticism-wise and all that, will there be more of that to come, and can that be like a contest with it? Obviously, you want to win games and you got to take it serious, but that could be a private contest between several of you guys.
For sure, man. We got some high flyers on this team. Arrington Page, high flyer. Dylan Mitchell, high flyer. Me, myself, high flyer. Rayvon, high flyer. Day, high flyer. Jizzle, high flyer. You know, we got some guys that can really, AZ, obviously. We got some dudes that can really, really get up and dunk. All those dudes I just named can dunk on somebody. You know what I mean? Connor Hickman, obviously, like you just explained how he got Rayvon. But, Tyler McKinley, obviously, but sad to hear him go down. But, we got some high flyers this year. It's going to be exciting. It's not just like a couple people last year. AZ, me as in like a guard dunking all the time. Day-Day's like once in a while, like whoa moments. Jizzle a couple times last year, but now we have a lot of players that are going to be doing a lot of exciting dunks, fast breaks, dunking on people, you know. But yeah, it's going to be exciting for the fans to see all the different high flyers we got on the team this year, and exciting moments to pick up leads and get the fans going, get us going, because big plays like that, you know, can turn the adversity on our side and really push us to win a game at some points.
You said during a UC baseball game that this is going to be your last season at UC. Is that still your mindset going into the year? Have you had any adjustments, or are you still determined?
Well, when I was a kid, that's always been like a goal of mine when I was a kid, but my mind's not on that whatsoever. Not even close to even thinking about that. Like you just saying that just now just reminded me, like, oh yeah, blah, blah, but my mind is strictly on the team, you know, like my mindset's strictly on the team and how far we're going to get as a team, and looking at it day by day. I'm not looking towards like after the season what's going to happen for me, or I got to do this in order for this to happen, or I got to have this type of year, you know. That was just always a goal of mine, and coming before I even came into college, my goal was to do 3 years, you know, and see where I'm at, and try to go to the NBA has always been like a goal of mine, and a dream of mine. But my mindset now is just strictly on the team, and strictly on coming in every day and preparing every day with the team and winning together. I know we have big goals this year, and it's easy to talk about it and say how great we're going to be, but we got to do it, and we got to show it. Like fans probably heard that before, like, hey, they're going to be good, but we got to show them the first day when we come out here on the floor how serious we are about this year, and making March Madness, going far into March Madness. How far we go, Sweet 16, Elite 8, Final Four, winning a national championship, we get that far, the whole team's going to eat. The whole team's going to win, you know, like no matter what their goal is in their life, MBA, being a business person, being an entrepreneur, like winning a national championship or getting to a Final Four, so that sets the whole team up. Everyone on the team wins regardless. So that's my mindset. I want to win. Coming here with Coach West when he recruited me, how serious he is about winning and how serious he is about this program, I want to do that with him. I don't want to just earn things on like to myself and individually and get someone myself. I actually care so much to a point where I want this team, this organization to go far, and I want Coach West to do big things here. So, and I want to be part of the team that brings Cincinnati like back into March Madness and into like just such a winning program where every year we know we're going to be in the tournament. So my mind's not on that at all. It's really just winning and making it fun for the fans here.
They brought the shot doctor in to help some of you high flyers with the other part of your game. How's that going?
The what?
Buckley.
Coach Buckley, shot doctor.
Shot doctor. Buckley's been great. Coach Buck's been great, man. We love him, and we love how experienced he is. He's very experienced. You know, he's been in a lot of places. I'm not smart to name them all off and to know that much about basketball, but he's been in a lot of places. He's very experienced. He knows what it takes. He knows what NBA guys look for and like coaches and scouts like look for in a player, and he knows what it takes to win. He's been on #1 national ranked team multiple times. Where was it?
Marquette, Indiana.
Marquette and Indiana. I just forgot, but he's been in great programs and great teams that have been #1, and he knows what it takes. So watching us every day and seeing how hard we're working and knowing if we're there or not, he tells us every day. He keeps it 100 with us, and he tells us if we're there or we're not there, and he hasn't told us we're there yet. So we still got work to do, and he's very good at like knowing about shot prep and reputation. I was talking about this earlier in the podcast with Dan, and how like he's really precise, and he's big on repetition with your shot, doing the same thing every time, your feet being square to the basket. So I feel like he helped me a lot with my shot this offseason as well as others just on the team as well.
As one of the veterans, team leaders, you've been here for a few years. How much continuity and just gel does this team feel like compared to years past where, like, for example, last year, you didn't know who was going to be playing first few games of the year with the waivers and everything, and all that's kind of settled in behind you guys now.
It feels good, man, to bring the core back, bring the core players back, and in this era of college basketball and NIL and all that, and how you can get players because they see a number on a paper and just go with it. Like bringing back the core players is such a huge like accomplishment and something you can brag about. Like it really says something about Coach West and Cincinnati and this program in general and how together we are. Like I bet CMOS, Jizzle, AZ, and me got offered more money to go somewhere else. And what do? We all came back and stayed together, and because we believe in what we have here, you know what I mean? Like, and that's a true fact. There's a lot of other universities that I don't know personally that I know offered them money for sure, and myself, and maybe it was more than here, and we all chose to come back here and fight together because we know how good we were last year, and we know how good we could have been last year to finish some games out and win a couple one-point possession games. But that really says a lot about this program. It says a lot about Coach West and how much we believe in him and him bringing us back and not trying to bring guys in that's going to play more than us or whatever the case may be. But he believes in this core that he's got, and he added some good players to have a big role in his team.
How much do you think it's going to help, having been through the Big 12 for a year and kind of understanding the environments and the intensity and how much is on the line every night? And then when you look around at the additions, do you think you're in a position where you're more ready for that night-to-night grind?
Man, I'm a strong believer in, like, it's about how bad you want it, you know? It's about how bad you want it, how much you prepare for the big moments. We added some great players, and that's going to help us win more games, but adding great players is not going to bring us to where we really want to be. It's more about how hard we play, how much we care, and the preparation we put in the off season. If we take practices for granted and have bad practices, and then we lose a one possession game over a dumb foul or forgetting a play, that bad practice we could have went over that. And they know it's the little small details that wins us games, you know. And I believe we're going to be a really good team this year, and we got to show it. Like I said, it's not about how I say it; it's about how we do it on the court. But I think it's about how hard we go and how much we preparation for it and how much we care about it to do the actual small things and do the hard work, and then we bring that talent with us. It's going to be hard to beat us.
You've mentioned the talent and depth within this roster. What areas of your game have you seen continue to elevate within those, day-to-day battles within practice?
The stuff I worked on the off season.
Just what areas you've improved in within those day-to-day battles in practice?
I think I improved a lot more on my shot, like a lot more. I improved a little bit from freshman year to sophomore year, but I think I took the biggest jump my sophomore year off season to my junior year now. My jump shot, and it won't keep getting better or get worse if I don't keep putting in the work. So I got to keep coming in and putting in the work. But that, the smarts of the game, my maturity of a basketball player I think is the most I matured in, of looking over how my sophomore season went. And yes, mainly just my shot and playmaking and knowing the game and reading the game and taking the right shots and just being a smart, more mature basketball player.
How much did your respect for this league grow after going through it in a year? I mean, you've had a year in the AAC to compare, and then a year in the Big 12.
Yeah, my respect for the Big 12 is amazing, and I have a lot of respect for Big 12, and I think it's it's the best conference in college basketball for sure. Our home slate is amazing. We have some big games to play, and I want to make after we play those big games, I want people to be playing us and saying we got a big game, and that's what we're going to turn it to be. But man, the Big 12 is amazing. The atmospheres are amazing. Last year, our first game at Kansas was loud, and the atmosphere was amazing. It was a fight. At Baylor was another fight. A lot of BYU was loud and nice, but man, it's just, I'll never stop taking it for granted, man. Like, I would never, like, it's just, I thank God so much for the blessings I have been, I've been getting lately, and how blessed I am to be in this position to accomplish these great things and to keep accomplishing them. And being in the Big 12, it's every single night you have a great game. I mean, every single night you're playing someone that can beat anyone. The bottom half of the Big 12 to the top half can beat anyone. It's a Big 12 can go anyway. I don't believe in preseason rankings until you get on the court and you play. So a lot of respect for the Big 12.
There's a certain non-conference opponent you haven't picked up a victory against yet. Do you look forward to that one? Do you crosstown shootout, getting them here?
Yes, I do.
Leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks.